Hey, good morning there. It is Thursday, August 29th, 2024. And in all seriousness, this is me, Mr. Cox, being serious for 1 minute before we get into the LARP show. Have fun with it, okay? In all seriousness, I'm so sorry and I apologize to anyone that I may have offended with my raunchy jokes, or if you think I said something about you that was wrong or not true, okay, and I got it wrong, I'm sorry. Please let me know, and I've said this many times. Let me know if there's a video that's being disputed and you want taken down or something and it's wrong. I'll do a retraction and apologize. See what I'm saying? So that's all I can do. Every once in a while, I do that because the way I fight back evil, what I think is evil or wrong, it seems as though people don't like the way I do that, especially when it doesn't make sense right then and there, and then down the road it might make sense why I do some of the things I do. Okay. So, in all seriousness, once again, I apologize for any hurt feelings out there or misinformation possible, and but I stand by my work until it gets corrected, or somebody comes up with the evidence to say nope, you're wrong, and I go, oh wow, okay, yeah, I'm wrong. I can do that. So, on with our LARP show. I guess I'm going to have to make a bunch of apologies here, more apologies. Let's just start out by sorry for being born, uh, winning some awards, being on ski patrol and learning and going into the Coast Guard and learning first responder skills, so forth, and doing some successful things in my life. Heli skiing in Alaska. Totally sorry about that, everyone. Uh, let's go further into this LARP show and see what else Mr. Cox. Oh yeah, sorry for making it through. Not dying when I had a parachute that didn't open. Right, I should have went splat on the ground then. Right. Few other times that I just wasn't taken out by the adversary. Sorry, everybody. You know, don't know what to tell you. Right. Okay, let's get to the LARP show here. This is great. Blazing Scar. Wow. Oh, there's so many other things I needed to apologize for. Sorry for wanting to see some dirty cops go down. Sorry for that, guys. And the tactic that I apply for that, man, it's just horrible. Just awful. Oh, wait. Sorry, I might not have it turned up loud enough. And let me make sure we got this turned up loud enough. Sorry, you got to see that white thing on the screen. All right, what do we
got? Good
got?
afternoon, everybody. I'm not going to be on here very long. I need to go lay back down and heal a little bit here. But
wow, this is so important though.
So, but sorry. I have a few things to say.
Sorry, Blazing Scar, that you're not feeling very well. In all seriousness.
Now, really? Everyone has made me be held accountable for a little white lie.
Uh-huh.
Everyone. That I went to your house and I talked with your girlfriend.
Uh-huh. Twice.
All because I felt bad for you, because everyone over the years repeatedly call you gay. So then okay. I called in private. You called me.
I've never ever asked anyone else to strike channels for me or fight my battles for me. Ever. Now, I would hope that when someone sees a wrong, themselves would have the balls to stand up and go, that's pretty stupid. You'd say something like that, or that seems like a blatant lie or something like that. Sorry everyone for having that high of expectations. Let's keep going.
Out on it, and I apologized and said I wouldn't do it again. But
After she did it twice.
and you had the gall to call me out publicly, and I apologized. And I've apologized.
I think the first time I told her you don't have to do stuff like that because you got truth on your side. I suggest people try to keep it as straight up as possible and leave the LARPing to the professionals to reel in the sickos for the public to hold them accountable. Okay, sorry that I'm trained to find fucking weirdos and sickos and reel them into a group of people that say they're hunting sickos and they want to take care of some sickos, right? But they don't, right? This is what this is all about. But they don't, and then end up weaponizing the sicko and accost the fishermen. Okay, just saying, they're the ones I reel up the big fish to the boat, and then they see it and go, oh my God, they're the ones there with the tail wrap and the gaff to help get it on the boat. And then when you get it up to the boat, they jump ship and run and swim and then yell at you from the bank going, oh man, you're the worst fisherman in the world. Right?
Over and over and over. Numerous years. I've probably apologized over 100 times about this.
Right.
Yet,
I apologize for these shill bags that seem like they're paid either with crypto or they've taken some type of a plea deal to go on loop that about a lie that you told. I got to apologize for that. They totally get a pass. Let them go on loop another 100 times about one LARP lie that Blazin did that I didn't even ask her to do. Okay, unlike some people, I try to stand on my own square or fight my own battles. But when I see a wrong or even a single mom being harassed, or there's something crazy there, like the OJM Felomon against Renee, helping get her children taken with Scotty and Yax, need to apologize for me standing up for all of that and pointing out the hypocrisy. Seriously, sorry about that.
Secondly, whenever I go live, I always
forever
stop to refute facts and lay the facts down and refute the lies about you.
You know, I wish I had it as easy as some of these people out here. Sorry for that. That I try to do a different type of show with a little bit more going on there, and I can't fit the thousands and thousands of accusations that are false out there against people that you might like. I'll even, sorry for calling out some of the wrongs that I see even against the people that I don't like. Gotta say sorry about that, and say sorry that, wish I didn't just have the opportunity to sit here and do live streams talking to the camera or the microphone through a StreamYard. Oh, dang it, there it is. Sorry for the product placement and promotion on my channel that I don't even want on my channel. Oh my gosh. Jeez, here we go.
Good morning, Tier 5, or good afternoon, Tier 5. But you don't do that for me. The last time you said you ran out of time. There was not enough time to fit it in. The time before that, you said the same exact thing. And then that's what you said on the Nicola.
So sorry that I'm not being a total bent over Felomon for a Nicole. Oh my gosh. Because we all stand on our own principles. I'll say it that way. Aren't we all supposed to stand upon our own principles and fight the battle the way you want to fight the battle, not the way everyone else wants myself to fight the battle or Blazin to fight the battle. But wow. I once again don't ask people to stand up for me. Okay. Especially when I'm out touching grass, going fishing with my girlfriend, and I'm being chewed out through text messaging that I'm not on the internet helping fight the battle. But when I do, and I choose to fight the way I see it and the way I choose to, well, I'm going to get also harassed through my text messages going, I need to stop and be controlled. I'm sorry that I just didn't lay down my fishing pole and walk away from that battle. Like some other people said, like the Vic, he said he was going to lay down his sword and walk away. Sorry he didn't do that, by the way, everyone. I had no control over that. I'm sorry that I didn't have any control over that. And that Vic has been, secretly with Ed the whole time. It seems like, I mean, if I'm wrong, sorry, oh my gosh, but yeah, he's the one that went crawling back to Ed a couple of times. Sorry, everybody. Just tried to point that out and make some fact out of some of that stuff. And Vic being a map. Oh, sorry for putting out the evidence on that too. And no one, well, most people can go say, oh, never seen any evidence on that, right? Okay. Sorry.
Stretch video yesterday or the day before, whenever it was. Yeah, so I'm getting tired of being the one that speaks truth on everybody.
Everybody always.
When all I hear is Gomez speak his truth on him.
What do you...
He'll throw out a word here or there, but he never speaks the full truth on me.
Oh.
So then third.
Oh, you mean the fact that you accused me of going to Colorado to hang out with an RSO when that's not the fact. Okay. Sorry, I mean, I've tried to speak the truth on that about Blazin and her lying on me a few times. I mean, the truth is, I probably shouldn't have even had her back, not really stood up for her, but had her back when she was going to court with BB. Even though I disagreed with her arguments in her court case, I agreed with the principle of her standing up for herself and battling the way she decided to battle. Sorry, guys. Sorry I did that. Just saying.
Gomez showed a private message of mine. It was irrelevant. It was me telling him to stop.
Stop fighting the battle that I choose to engage to not so much defend myself, but go back on the offensive against the Dojo Diddler. Sorry for fighting the battle or LARPing or doing the things that I do to call out some serious sickos to bring attention to sickos, even though I don't care what it does to my slave name. Sorry about that, everybody.
But it was the fact that after numerous years out here, I allowed one person my phone number, and I regretted it because...
Yeah, I kind of regretted not just deleting you sending me or wanting to get a hold of me this last time around, and I knew better and should not have even either called you after you gave me your phone number, because there's no way I could have gotten a new phone number without it being given to me. or somebody saying, "Oh man, I like Blazing here. Oh man, I really need to get a hold of you. It's really important that we talk." And maybe I gave her my phone number. But it would take, and I usually don't reach out unless I see something more of a heightened level. I might reach out and go, "Hey, I see what they're about to do." Like Urban, got a hold of them. Dude, I see what they're about to do to you. They're staging on you for some type of a takedown, right? That's usually when I do reach out. But yeah, somebody with a new phone number wanting me to get a hold of them, and sorry about that. I should not have just even engaged to be controlled, try to be controlled through my communications. Okay, all right.
Go to private message. I text him. Mm-hmm. So he was instantly put on block.
Yeah, that usually happens both ways. But you see, she's not going to describe why she needed to text me for being pissed off for fighting Scotty on the internet the way I do it. Like, for instance, see, I can do that. For instance, he won't let me play clips on his channel, or wouldn't. The clips of the evidence, Blazing. The clips of the evidence would not let me play that on his channel. So when I do it on James D's panel and he's next to me on a loop of lies, and I put out the evidence of the truth against him and let it play over the top of him, that's me not fighting the battle the way Blazin wants me to fight the battle. That's why she texts me to stop. So I put that out going, I don't need to be harassed and told what to do through my communications. That's what I need to say sorry for, guys.
He's never said he's sorry for that. Never.
Yeah. I just
didn't owned it yet.
Wow.
He hasn't spoke about it at all.
Actually, I have a few times.
Matter of fact, when I got to thinking about it.
Actually, a few times I have put that out there already. Sorry that you may have missed that. Let's take care of that now. Yes, sorry I had to show your private message harassing me through my communications, trying to control the way I fight my battle. Sorry about that.
Gomez, I have not heard you say you're sorry to one person ever.
Ever. Forever.
I can recall.
Forever and always, everybody. Yes, I have. I've put it out a few times. I don't need to go on loop on it like the Loop crew. Okay, and go, sorry, every 5 minutes for somebody's feelings getting hurt by my nasty words. The way I choose to battle back at some nasty people. Sorry, everybody.
And I got to thinking about it more, and I thought, when has Gomez been accountable for any of his lies or any of his BS?
What should I do? Should I do a LARP video like What's Truth, Brian Aker, and flog myself to be accountable for what other people have lied upon me about, and then when I swing back at it the way I choose to, okay? I'm not telling anybody to LARP it up the way I do with some comedy. I say Blazin here needs to stand on her truth, and not even attempt to LARP it up. Some people might just not be good at it and shouldn't do that, especially when you have assets and family and children. That's what I tell people. You should stand upon your principles and truth and stick to it, okay? A little comedy's fine when people know, they gotta know, apparently around here, they gotta know that you're making a joke or a funny. They can lie and think it's funny all day and every day, all day. But I have to articulate, okay, this is a funny, ha ha. I'm going to swing back at him. Everybody hold on. It's not all the way the truth, but it's based on truth and twisted around into comedy. So it maybe, goes out of the park a little bit. Not just a little foul ball or a one base hit. Talking like, here, you want to throw this at me? I'm going to swing back at it and hit the ball out of the park. Try to, anyways. Sorry if it doesn't go all the way out of the park every time, everyone. And I'm not that funny. Sorry, guys.
He does on us. But then...
Well, wait a minute. Let's go back there. Okay.
When has Gomez been accountable for any of his lies or any of his BS that he does on...
I wonder if she can articulate one in coming... How much... Okay, we got some... Maybe she can articulate one. Let's see.
But then... he repeatedly, then he threw me under the bus the other day when he's like, oh, I told her you don't have to lie when you got the truth on your side about him not being gay.
So, I mean, I told her I appreciate that if she sees a wrong, but, fighting a wrong with a lie, a blatant outright lie like that, is a breach of my security. Sorry to say it like that, because it seems like the buddy troll tactic. Okay, I'm not saying she's doing that. She could be. I don't know. It's like Andrea. Okay, using the buddy troll tactic, maybe making an accusation against you. So you just come out with the truth. You got to come out with the truth on their lie or accusation or misrepresentation of the truth. I mean, I don't know what else to tell people here. Let's keep going.
I'm like, what the fuck? Is that all he's got to say? And everyone saw I got pissed off. Well, I'm not here to call him out or do him nasty.
Oh, no. Right. Not since day one, right? Uh-huh. Oh, man. All right. I'm just going to shut up on that one.
I'm just here to speak the truth.
Right.
I actually like Gomez. I don't have a problem with Gomez except for the matters I'm stating. So this time I'm here to hold him accountable.
So the matters, when she says matters of, she's not articulating fully what happened there to get a certain response from me. Like I said, I think some people should just stand on their truth like they said they will and leave the production, the bells and whistles, the LARPing, the swinging back at evil with comedy, okay, or some half-truth, some misinformation, oh my gosh, right, to keep the stop pot stirring to further bring out more hypocrisy. Okay, sorry that I feel that I should do some of that.
Gomez, you owe me an apology for showing a private message. That's just fucked up. You don't do that to people.
I will, and I've said this a few times, I will, when someone is trying to control me through my communications, my personal communications, I will do that, especially like Sugar Shine, want to try to control me with lies and saying that I need to die through my personal communications after they say don't ever contact them again, and I don't, but they can keep going through email and through text messages of two different devices. Wow, right? Sorry that I would do that, and I feel that my feelings again, I feel that's the right thing to do after someone has tried to control the way I do my own damn LARP show. Sorry about that.
And that's why I forevermore will not let anyone ever talk to me privately.
Ever.
Or get in with
forever. And that is Mr. Cox's fault, because guess what? That hasn't worked in the past after it's been tried. Sorry that it is my fault that Blazing Scar had to try to control me through my text messages, and I put her on blast for it, and now she'll never, ever, forever, always, never give out her phone number again to anyone. Everybody. Forever.
Me privately. It just won't happen. Big mistake on my part to let my guard down after so many years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's literally been 5 years.
Oh my God. I wish I had the time to sit and go through the detail that some of these assholes, including Blazing sometimes. I'm glad that she's an asshole. Glad that she is. And will stand upon her truth and put serious, nasty assholes on blast. So proud of her for that. Really, seriously. But here, what am I supposed to apologize for? Hold on.
Privately, or get in with me privately. It just won't happen. Big mistake on my part to let my guard down after so many years. I mean, it's literally been 5 years since I talked to.
That's right. I apologize, everyone, that I can't put every life detail of mine and keep track of it and put it in a video every time I do a video. Sorry that I don't have the time for that. I wish I did. Like some of these streamers sit there, like even Tweechy, okay? Sit there and hit his glass dick like Ed and give every life detail to people. I don't have the time for that. Sorry.
Anyone privately. Literally 5 years.
Oh my God.
But Gomez, I'm out here on these streets fighting that everyone's calling you a chomo or a chomo defender, right?
Haven't asked anybody to do that, but way to associate yourself again. But I mean, there's plenty other fires to put out besides people that start. I'm not calling them my fires. There are other fires that people light. That when I go, oh look, there's a fire. Wow, I'm trained. I could probably go and put that one out, or help cut some things off, right? Sorry for that training, guys.
Seems like daily I'm fighting your battle right along with my battle. You're younger than me. You're healthier than me.
Wow.
But you ain't got the time, right?
This is starting to, oh yeah, that's right. There's been other instances where Blazin has gotten pissed off at me through my private communications or email or something where I was doing something else and busy. Oh yeah, that's right. A few years back, I'm having a party. This has actually happened twice. And I think with Blazin both times. Where I'm having a party, I'm with friends, sitting around a campfire, and I go, hey, I guarantee you that there's somewhere on the internet that I can log in, and there will be somebody talking about me. Should we put it to the test for a funny haha? And they're like, yeah, let's check it out. And lo and behold, there's Blazin. A few years back. Talking about me. Oh, man. And I won't come and defend myself or do something on a drop of a dime, and all of a sudden I'm being a coward because I won't come and engage. Because I'm too busy. But anyways, sorry for being too busy and having other shit going on in my life. Oh,
but man. I got the time to defend all of you, but you don't have the time to defend me.
Okay, can that be a fact? See, Blazin says she stands up for herself, but then goes and sides with Lee and Jolly. But she stands up for herself. But she won't even blast them, just like when you reel in a big RSO sick fuck to the boat, everybody drops the gaff and the tail wrap and runs. Uh-huh.
So you owe me an apology for showing the private text message. And you also owe me an apology for this, Gomez.
Wow.
You called me a pedo.
Oh my gosh. Why would I give such a response?
This is on Halloween when you were tag teaming with Agent 19, Katie Childers, and Colleen Tokar.
Oh no, that's a lie.
And Kim.
No, that's a lie.
You called me a pedo.
Uh-huh.
After I'm out here on these streets fighting for you not to be called a chomo.
Oh well,
or me not to be called a chomo defense.
See, I'm not here going, oh, no one's standing up for me. I got all the time in the world now to come out and on YouTube and give every damn detail. I don't. But this is gonna be good here. Okay, just like with the text messages, why would I give a response with something like that? Here, let's
talking to you. You have the audacity to call me a pedo on 10/31/2022. Did a premiere
of
using Agent 19.
I wonder if that's still public. Probably not.
And I'm sure you're not in my chat room. I'm sure you're over in doing your Blazer Spirit Wars now. But I'll be waiting for my video of you being accountable. I would like to see you say...
Oh my gosh. I apologize for not shutting down what I like to do and doing a documentary for my friend that passed away. Not too long ago. And to help his wife have some good memories that way. Sorry I didn't shut that down and come over and play witches and warlocks with Blazin' here. You know why I responded that way too? Well, she wanted to publicly accuse me of going to Colorado to hang out with a registered sex offender. She said that. She even said she's got some type of proof and won't show that when my financial records have shown I haven't gone anywhere near the state of Colorado since I was 4 years old. Between the ages of 3 and 4 years old and living in Colorado then. The only time I've been to... Oh, wait a minute. I've been skiing to Vail once on a weekend when I was, let me think back, 21 years old. So when I was 21 years old, I went to the state of Colorado to go to Vail to go skiing. But when Blazin' says I go recently to go hang out with an RSO in Colorado, and I went and hung out with him. And my response is, her stage name, her character name, Blazin', and I put it in there, right? I want to apologize for like what they did to me, okay? I want to apologize to Blazin' for not putting her legal name in the title, or in a let's do it to this, okay? Let's do it to this. I'm sorry in response, okay, that I didn't make a whole channel like they did to me with your legal name, your address, and behind it that you do something sick to either horses or kids. Okay? Sorry that wasn't my response. I mean, it could have been. I don't play like that. But it could have been. That could have been the response. Because they can obviously get away with it, right? The way they play dirty, that's okay. So when somebody wants to play dirty against me and I put their character name in the title of a video and call them the P word after they want to paint a target on my back, publicly saying that I went to Colorado and hung out with an RSO when I didn't. So my response is here. She's expecting a response. Right? But at that time, it seemed as though that because she went live and I didn't see it and I didn't shut down my show yesterday for Blazer, that I should have done that, and I'm sorry I didn't do that. Let's keep going.
You're sorry and actually have some accountability too.
Oh, let me
You call out and want others to be accountable about you. I want you to be accountable about me.
No, hold on. I'm. What I do for others to be held accountable is actually, if they really, 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 really want it, okay, I will turn a case over to the county sheriff. But we all know the county sheriffs aren't going to do anything. Okay. But all you can do is put on record, like, your communications either being interrupted multiple times by someone like Anton. Okay. Which is, I mean, it's some pretty serious shit, actually. Okay. And still, not going to stop anything. No one's really going to get in trouble, right? It would take something gross, really, really gross, and many times, hundreds of times, for them to any agency to really blink their eyes. So me being accountable for my responses to false accusations or someone trying to control me, or for someone trying to say or dictate or handle the way I fight my battles. Or yours. Right? I might even get dirty fighting somebody else's battle for them because I saw wrong. But it's not even really fighting their battle for them. It's kind of just having their back and giving them pointers. Done that. Give somebody solutions and pointers and go, you know what? You can hit them back with the truth bomb, with some comedy, and people will get it if you might say it this way or portray it that way when it's still based off the truth. So once again, everyone, sorry for my responses and the way I rebuttal with comedy and LARPing to give some people some ab workout. Get your ab workout or grab your popcorn. Sorry that's the way I choose to swing back at some things. Until you find a map like Vic, then we'll do a bolo to the state of Arizona, the Arizona Attorney General's office, and the Sheriff's Department, letting them know that this guy's going to be saying he's coming into the area, and he's got some other restraining orders out there that haven't been served, and he's trying to come to our county to abuse the court systems and waste resources on his bullshit LARPing and suicide LARPing. Sorry, everyone, that if there's something serious and I do report it, oh my God, call me a snitch because somebody else is being a fucking idiot. More than an idiot, right? Why won't finding bench warmers say to Anton that he needs to turn himself in for his mass communications interruptions? That's against the law. Come on, there's one charge that finding bench warmers can go to Anton. You need to turn yourself in. When finding bench warmer says, I need to turn myself in, wow, guess what? He can't even, I go, well, what's the charge? What should I go turn myself in for? He goes, oh, leaving a comment. You left a comment on CMN's channel. Oh, okay. Sorry, I haven't turned myself in for that, everyone.
Do you get me? You appreciate me?
For the comedy value.
I would like to see you say you're sorry and actually have some accountability too. You call out and want others to be accountable about you. I want you to be accountable about me. Do you get me?
Me.
You appreciate me? Bullshit if you appreciate me. You never speak
ever.
truth
Say
when
ever.
it comes to me.
Oh,
Never.
Ever.
You're like so many us.
So, I just did. So when are you going to at least go, okay, everybody, I was wrong about painting a target on Mr. Cox's back and saying he went to Colorado to go visit RSO, go hang out with him. Amazing. Another thing that I want to apologize for right here, okay? He's not acting. Here's Andrea, okay? He's not acting right. Don't take it personally. Well, I'm sorry, Andrea. I'm sorry that I blocked you after you wanted to accuse me of working with people that I don't. Like Shizzle. She's saying, oh, there's some red flags on Shizzle and you're working with them. And whoa, wait a minute. How many times have I said out here publicly, I don't work with anybody? I might have somebody's back and give him some solutions. When I see somebody being isolated and targeted, I might swing back at him for the already injustices that they've done to me. Because get in line. But when I'm cool with somebody like Shizzle, and maybe give him some professional hints or pointers that you can only get out of the school books or having on like a lot of time in a studio, right? Just because I give somebody a little bit of a pointer, like, hey, dude, it's more fun. When I was making beats and songs and shit like that, it's more fun and the flow goes better if you do the song, if you can do the song and record it in one day instead of work on a song for months or a year. It just makes the whole experience more fun. Sorry that people might think to Shizzle. Sorry, Shizzle, that people might think that we work together when I give you my pro tip, whether he knows it already or not. I guarantee some of the things that I've said to Shizzle, he already knows. I go, well, hey, didn't know if you knew that already, but hey, there you go. This is what I learned. Sorry for not acting right and just saying to Andrea, oh, Andrea, yup, you got me. Me and Shizzle work together. That would be acting right, right? So sorry for not acting, again, the way people want me to act or be or fight my battles for them. Here, let's go over here. Let's see what this is. What's going on there? Oh, sorry, it's not pulling up. Oh, sorry, everyone, that this happened right here, that we're not seeing the rest of those replies for some reason. Someone must have me blocked because I blocked them. Okay, and this video isn't even public. And usually when I do something like that, I might leave it public for a day or two, or maybe even take it down. But once again, Blazing, sorry that I didn't put, like you like the way these assholes fight their battle, obviously, and I didn't put your real name with your address in there with some sick shit after it is the channel title and the title of that video. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I should have done that, right? Should I just done that to appease the crowd, the circus, the whole crowd?
And you're only focused on what's said about you, and you. You don't.
Yeah, no, I could probably go through. Should I make a screenshot show where I'm standing up for what other people have either said or done against somebody else? I think I have. Wow, this almost seems to me, sorry in my opinion, after lying shillbag Fox have gotten my personal communications and all of a sudden act like they're on the witches and warlocks side with always, the everyone, forever, never, because that's the way I live my life. Sorry that I live my life the way I do and gonna call it out the way I see it. Oh my gosh, here we go.
Care if I burn my StreamYard hours defending you and everyone else around.
Okay, whoa, wait a minute. So she's using her StreamYard hours. So, sorry that I haven't grifted at all. Because if I would have been a grifter and working with Blazin or working with Shizzle or working with anybody else, I would have been grifting my balls off to pay for their StreamYard hours to get that damn duck out of the corner so you're not promoting and doing product placement for the NWO Hollywood system. Sorry that I haven't grifted to buy everyone on the platform StreamYard hours to get rid of that damn duck. Sorry.
I have to give the Urban Disciples credit. The Urban Disciples defends me. He speaks up for me. So doesn't Shizzle.
He definitely does a different type of show where he gets on his microphone and he talks to the microphone and he gives really good detail. Me, I don't have time to do that. I've got many other things I'm working on to where I don't have time to spill every little detail. Now, I've gotten pretty detail on this video, pretty well detailed on this video, and given my side, sorry if it's going to further offend people when I speak my truth. When I speak the truth and show evidence. Sorry about it, everybody. Sorry. If you don't like it.
I don't hear you do it at all.
None. Never. Forever.
Yes, they have. I've never heard him take accountability for anything.
Oh, sorry that I haven't erased or deleted my Gaslighters Express channel after this Gaslighters Express channel wants to come up and compare me to somebody like Edward Stairs, the CP suspect, right? But she isn't going to go, hey, he's not like Ed. He's not the one, like she said before. She could go on loop. I've gone on loop for her, right? She could say, hey, Aaron's not the one that got his home raided by the cops for CP. Wow, amazing. Sorry I haven't deleted my Gaslighters Express channel. So this shill bag fuck that she wants to platform on her channel can sit there and spew bullshit about me. And people think it's me or something. Or it's just, that's the way the Muffin Crew works, is they have to do some type of name association to be able to play their game and play the way they are. I'm sorry, Blazin, that I'm not playing on their side and their game, and I swing back at it differently. Sorry. Ground calling you, oh yeah, just rub it in, because...
So that's all I got to say, basically.
See, Gaslighters Express isn't going to say, well, they who exactly? Can you define who this crew is so we can report them for gang activity, fraud, and, well, RICO. Let's go to RICO, conspiracy, 1842, 18 USC 241, 242. I mean, let's call out the they. No, we don't have time for that. We've got other details that we need to pay attention to here. Okay.
I'm not here to have a big fight with you. I'm not even here to hate on you. I'm simply saying, if you're going to call me out and I can own my shit, it's about time you own something.
She only owned half of the reason why I gave certain responses, like Andrea. I actually want to go back to that. I think right there. Let's go back to that. He's not acting right. Sorry, I'm not acting the way you want me to be in your character show as somebody from the audience. Sorry that my personality isn't the way you dictate it, the way it is in your mind. That I need to be someone, a certain someone to you in the character show, in the LARP show. Sorry. And I even told Andrea personally, in private, I go, there's a big difference between talking to me on the phone and being real, one-on-one. There's a big difference. And I don't work for anybody. Don't want to. Haven't ever taken a contract to work on the internet. Okay? So, sorry that I'm not that person that you need to act or battle a certain way.
Yours. You won't own the other stuff. And you know what I'm talking about.
See, she keeps that vague so she can still try to somehow control a narrative. The way, sorry everyone, that when I reel in a sicko, it might not be the most, how would you say that? How would we say that? It might not be the most ethical. Well, we'll keep it that. Ethical way to reel in a sicko that's very unethical. These sickos, so in that logic, every pred catcher out there that has used an unethical means to an end to reel in a sicko to a certain meeting spot for a takedown, right? Sorry that you call that ped supporting. When it's like, let's take it this way, okay? Let's say CPP Tommy. He's just such a great example out there of the pred catchers, the way he's under scrutiny and his whole entire being is under scrutiny, okay? Let's, for instance, okay, let's say that he reels in a sicko for his team to put on blast and take down and help keep on blast, okay? He reels in a repeat offender. And when he reels him into the park to meet, you know who does turn on him is the cops. The cops seem to turn on CPP Tommy the most for using their community to reel in a sicko and bring in that sicko into that community. I kind of get that. But what about already all the other sickos around you that the police aren't doing really much about? I mean, they are, but their capacity is still limited. So when I reel in a sicko to this team that they say they want to take down sickos, right? They want to hold sickos accountable. Okay? They want to hold bullies and weirdos and sickos accountable, right? You reel one in to them and they all turn on you and call you a P supporter. Is that I'm sorry that you guys think I'm a P supporter for playing as unethical and dirty as the sickos to reel in the sicko. Sorry for that, everybody, and I'm sorry for every pred catcher out there that has used some dirty tactic to reel in to expose or further expose an already registered offender. Sorry for every pred catcher out there that's done that. And for some of what seem like cops to say that they're ped supporters or like myself, that I'm a PED supporter. Again, sorry for Blazing, brainwashing the masses or the majority with her story of trying to say that I went to Colorado to meet up with an RSO. Sorry about that, everybody. I'm saying sorry for her since she won't.
You were doing this and that. Yeah, well, I won't even go there. In real, I'm playing that video, and all he does is talk about gay stuff, the glass stick, and all this. I am so sick of the gay talk.
Well, you see, at least with some of either my comedy or when I get gross, there's still some light of truth there. Why wouldn't Blazin want to call out Ed, CP Ed, for his glass dick in his mouth, and Treach having a glass dick in his mouth that looks like Sherlock Holmes' dick? Okay, that's the way. That's truth. Another truth that I've got on film is Treachy saying that he's never talked about dicks before on the internet. And within 2 seconds of him saying that, there's an actual earthquake that he goes through. That might be a little bit more of a sign there of who needs to take some accountability.
Sick of it.
Okay.
So the ball's in your court.
So when I've had this before where people have been sick of it, okay, like the day Blazing Scar needed to call or text me and tell me to stop, right? Stop what you're doing. For some reason, they need me to stop what I'm doing and shut up. So when I swing back at Scotty finally, where I'm not going to be censored, I need to be stopped. I need to stop. Need to be stopped. And fight the battle the way other people say that I need to fight my battle. Amazing. Amazing. It's amazing.
I'm not calling you out of color. I'm not doing anything wrong to you, except for making you accountable for you.
Okay.
Peace out.
What should we do for Mr. Cox to be accountable for all these sorries I just did? What should the suggestion be? See, I'm all about solutions and suggestions, right? Should I flog myself? Should I do what Sugar Shine said that she was gonna do and jump off a bridge because she needed to go find a new place to live? Should I go jump off a bridge? What should I do to hold myself accountable for other people's lies and me responding back? Like, again, Andrea saying that I work with Shizzle and having to say that you work with Shizzle after I tell her many times I don't work with anybody. I don't want to work with anybody. I got enough on my plate. I'm slowing down. I'm retiring, right? And this back and forth bullshit bickering over the little shit that doesn't bear any fruit, right? Even calling out. I mean, Blazing, you've been calling out Treach. There's no fruit there. Just yesterday he said on his own stream, I think I caught it. I literally tuned in for 1 minute, and right when I tune in, he goes, I'm the king of YouTube. I'm winning above all you guys. Okay, I mean, what you're doing is farting in the wind. Okay, pissing in the wind, and it's not going anywhere. The other side knows that, and until people do come to their senses and team up and do the FOIA requests together and actually submit reports to a non-corrupt DOJ about the program that's being portrayed upon the masses, not just myself or Blazing Scar or maybe Andrea, or maybe Andrea's a part of it when she's got to say she's not a part of it. But if you say that she's a part of it, she'll get really pissed off, but then she'll say you're a part of it. and break your own rules, Andrea. Oh my gosh. See, that's me calling it out with the truth. That's not LARPing. That's the truth there, but sometimes the truth is funny when you lay it out in a funny way. Maybe some people will kind of get it. You hope people will get it. Comedy is all we have against the evil because evil still laughs at the truth. They don't like it when you make fun of their lies. They got to come up with more lies. But when you've got the creativity and you can come up with a way to circumvent their lies either with a song or a slap video or some comical words, well, what's amazing is that that's the most effective. In your LARPville fantasy world, where people need to have some type of accountability. How about you start asking that damn rodent RSO to have some accountability and going to him? You all ran from a sicko, many sickos, that you say you're all tough about, and then you run. That's really kicking the ball out of the field, right?